It's Davos, it's 2026, and I'm here with Gorell Barnes. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Very nice to see you.
It's good to be here. The weather's lovely.
The weather is good, and the sunshine has come out onto our balcony. So it's Blue Davos. So as the co-founder of the Blue Marine Foundation and Ocean 14 Capital, what does that mean to you?
It's fantastic that Oceans is finally getting the attention it deserves. So the fact that there is a real theme here at Davos, Blue Davos, bringing the ocean community together, but also bringing people that aren't in the ocean community into the ocean community to understand why the ocean is so important for all the key elements of protecting our planet. The enormous economy it has, food security, etc. So the fact that it's here is brilliant because it means that it'll be talked about by world leaders, by influential people that are walking the streets of Davos.
So who are the most important members of this community that we might be surprised to hear are part of it?
I think here in Davos you'll see people like Mark Benioff from Salesforce, who's doing a lot for the oceans, Rolly van Roppard, who's the founder of CVC, who's a big ocean philanthropist. Then you'll have people like Enrique Sala here, and of course Sylvia Earle is coming. Mm-hmm. She's 90, traveling all the way from America here to be at Davos, doing Blue Davos. And then Peter Thompson, who's the UN Secretary General of Oceans, and a lot of businesses and a lot of philanthropists and investors in the blue economy.
But there's also things like shipping companies, ports, mining companies as well. Are they part of the conversation?
Yeah, a lot of the shipping companies, because of the strong sort of regulations in the EU, a lot of the shipping countries are looking at how can they actually become much more efficient with their fuel usage. So there's a lot of innovations and new technologies coming into this space. So the shipping countries are very sort of pro-ocean protection. They want to obviously save money by reducing their fuel costs. They want to use the innovations to actually make sure that they're using less fuel, be more efficient, be more profitable, and of course protect the ocean, because they do rely on an ocean that works in order to be able to ship their goods and services across the globe.
So we all rely on this blue economy. Talk a little bit about the size of it, the potential, and what some of the risks are.
Yeah. We refer to the ocean, the blue economy, as the most important investment thesis of our time, because if we don't have a healthy, regenerative and sustainable blue economy, then the ocean will not be able to thrive and survive. And if the ocean doesn't work, then all of the planetary systems will collapse. The ocean is if you like, the Earth's operating system. So the blue economy covers blue foods, which is aquaculture, which is fishing, which is shipping, it's transport, it's tourism, and it's enormous. It's estimated about $3 trillion a year. So that's equivalent to the 7th largest country's GDP. So an enormous economy that's been very underinvested in, very underlooked, and it's now getting the attention here at Davos with Blue Davos of why this is a really important and exciting opportunity to invest in and to be able to do well.
So talk about a little bit about food security. It's such an important point in Davos, and when we think about the growth of the population in the world. Talk about the opportunity for what new technologies or new companies could do in terms of making this available to more people.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, food security is fundamentally one of the most important areas that we need to secure to ensure humanity's survival. And blue foods is, if done well, the most sustainable and efficient protein you can create. So a lot of land-based food systems are causing huge amount of destruction to biodiversity, to deforestation. I think a third of greenhouse gas emissions come from land-based food systems, and 90% of the pollution into the rivers and the seas. So blue foods, if done well, which is primarily fish, sustainable aquaculture and sustainable fishing, is incredibly efficient, healthy protein. So some of the technologies there, you'll see RAS farms, which is recircular aquaculture systems, which is farming the fish on land with technologies such as AI and cameras that are monitoring the health of the fish, being able to monitor and distribute the feed so you're not wasting any feed, which is a farmer's most expensive purchase, and being able to make sure that it is the most sort of efficient run farm. And then there's no pollutants, there's nothing running out of these farms, and there's no antibiotics. So it's very, very healthy, efficient protein. And then in traditional farms, you're seeing new technologies as, so AI with cameras, disease, lice detection to make farms much more sustainable and much more efficient.
What are you doing in all of this?
So the fund, Ocean 14 Capital, is investing a lot in blue foods. So the fund has investments in RAS, in recircular aquaculture systems, in tilapia farms in Brazil, which is a vegan fish, so it's not eating farmed wild fish, which is a big problem for sustainability. And technologies, a company such as Aquamanager, which is enabling farmers to have command and control with software of the workings of their farm. So what's happening with the water, what's happening with the fish, the health, to be able to manage those systems much better.
What about the Blue Marine Foundation? Talk a little bit about that and what you're doing there.
So the Blue Marine Foundation, I'm the co-founder, one of the co-founders of the Blue Marine Foundation with George, the other co-founder, and Charles. The Blue Marine Foundation is 16 years old. It's now, I think, one of the most successful marine conservation foundations in the world. We're hosting a dinner tonight to talk about how do we build the ocean infrastructure, how do we celebrate this amazing High Seas Treaty, which was ratified 2 days ago, and how do we ensure that there's enough money coming in to protect 30% of the ocean by 2030. Blue Marine's mission really is to ensure that 30% of the ocean is protected by 2030 and the other 70% is sustainably managed. So we're really focused on how do we create large-scale marine protected areas all over the world, and we've managed to really contribute to achieve protection of about 4.5 million square kilometres so far. So there's an incredible team at Blue Marine working in, I think, 40 countries now, delivering these MPAs. And MPAs really are the key solution to protecting the ocean, because when you do protect it from fishing, from extracting the value of the ocean, you protect it, it has an amazing propensity to recover. And if the ocean recovers, it then thrives, full of fish, full of healthy biodiversity. It then has the opportunity to do its job of regulating the climate, sequestering the carbon, producing the oxygen, and of course feeding the world.
Chris, thank you so much for stopping by Hub Culture Studio here in Davos.
Blue Davos.
Blue Davos. All right, you heard it here first.
Thank you.